What's up, YouTube? You guys probably haven't heard from me for a while. Been super busy. Went on vacation for a while. Went to the river. Shit was pretty crazy. But came home to a shitty ass tank. Well, actually, shitty tanks because hair algae is kicking my ass right now. Haven't been able to control it because I can't get a hold of Flourish Excel. I reduced the lighting and this shit is still going crazy and it's pissing me off. I hate this shit. I haven't had it for a long time. You can see everything's doing pretty good. All the plants are doing really well. Um, but this CO2 is pissing me off because, hold on, let me see if I can do this. I keep adjusting it and this damn, that might be too much. There we go. But it goes crazy for a while, then it slows down. I don't know why it's down there in that pressurized CO2, but I mean, I came back and I had hair algae. I think I had it before. I started on like a little plant and I didn't know it. And I transferred it to my 3 other planted tanks and it just fucked them up. This tank down here has hair algae. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but if you guys remember it, I had that, I don't know if I told you, I had ick, and took care of that. That was, I got that before it went out of control. I turned up the heater, because that I noticed was, I had the heater down here, so I wouldn't look like shit in here, but for some reason, the heater only kept this warm. It kept this warm good, but up here the tank was cold, so it wasn't really working, so I had to put it back up here. All the fish are doing well. Wisteria is going crazy. You can see up here, I had these 2 shoots. I planted those like a long time ago down there, and they finally grew up. I'm thinking about trimming those way back and putting in the other tank, my grow out tank. Because there's just too much wisteria. There's not any like good plants. So I'm thinking about trimming that up. The hydrophilia is doing pretty good. So is the Ligwigia. I cut them all. You can see all the new shoots that are coming up. So that's doing good. What else? I think that's about it for this tank. I think I need to get new lights for this. You can't really tell in the video, but it's kind of dull. So, but I'm afraid that when I put new lights, it's gonna shoot up some algae or some shit. So, I'm trying to control this hair algae. It's just ridiculous. But this tank down here, it's doing awesome. You can see all the new green lush shoots, like on the Ligwigia all right here, and then on the Bacopa right here. All the, if you guys can see like all the dark, and then you see the light green. Well, the dark has hair algae down there. And then these are all the new ones that don't have shit on them, and they're looking pretty good. All that down there has hair algae. Some of this shit has hair algae, and then there's just regular algae on the sand. And it's because I had that small T5, the 2 bulb, the plant growth, and the daytime. I had it on there, and it was just too much for this little tank, and it was just too much light for the tank, and it was just ridiculous. So I put this Coral Life Power Compact, so it's not like throwing so much light at the tank at once. But everything's doing good in this tank besides hair algae. If I can control it, it'll be good. The CO2 is pumping very well. It's just this tank is getting pumped with CO2. You can see the little Danio. I still haven't gotten rid of that fish. I used to have him in this tank. He was too aggressive. Had him in that tank. Too aggressive for the mollies. I put him in here, and then finally got this tank, so I threw him in here. He's doing well, or he or she is doing pretty good. But here's my sump full of Anubias for Mr. Mom tanks and someone else I was on trade with. If you guys don't want to trade, it's fine, but I understand. But some of this Anacris is, or not an actress, Anubius. It like, I kind of feel bad. If you guys still want to trade, I'll hook you up with some of this shit, and then I'll probably give you guys like a $10 gift card to like wherever you guys want, to like PetSmart or Petco, because like some of these leaves are just shitty and they're just decaying. Like there is, like, not gonna lie, there's some badass root systems on this. But if you have like a grow out tank, like here's the new shoot right here. You can see it's still growing, but it's just, I don't think this light's enough for this. So just let me know if you still want to trade. I really want your plants, but I don't want to hook you up with shitty ass. Like this shit will grow. I'll show you guys more pieces. There's some pretty good pieces in here though. But I'm trading with someone else. It's Mr. Mom and someone, I forgot what the name was. He wants some Anubias too. But you guys, I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a shit, like, look at all the roots. The roots are like awesome on this. And then you can see like the new shoots, like right here, right here. Like this shit's still growing in here. But for some reason, everything's decaying. Like right here, this section right here. Like here's new, and here's new, and here's new. But I think all the old leaves, when they were in the dirt, they're just starting to decay. I don't know why. But I'll show you guys how much I have like so much of this shit. Like you guys can take it and like replant it and it'll grow again. Or, you know, like the roots are good on these plants, but you know, if you plant them, like here's a new one right here. If you replant them and let them grow, just give them time, they'll be good. I have some deep down. I have so much shit. This is like 2 years worth of growth. I didn't touch it. Left it in the dirt and it just kept growing. Like this one's an okay plant. Oh fuck. Well, yeah, this one too. See all the new growth. You can cut all this shit right here. I don't know if you guys want that. And then let's see. Like right here, see all the new growth. There's new growth. So you can cut it, clean it up. Everything's got good roots. I have so much of this. Like, it's either you take it and try to grow it, or it's gonna rot in here, or I'm just gonna throw it away. Like this big ass piece, I'll hook up anybody that wants this big ass. Look at this piece. It's huge. See the new growth right here? And then down there's new growth. But you can see how it's like kind of chewed up. It's up to you guys. So let me know. Like, look at all this. Is like, see how big my foot is? Like, that's like a size 11 and all that. And there's more in there. And there's just a shitload. Like, you just got root systems. See all the new, and then all this root. And then I got all this Anacris in the way. But yeah, it's just sitting down there rotten, so let me know. And like, if you guys want this stuff, I will hook you up with this. And then I can't do this Ligwigia because this has hair algae, and I don't want to like throw hair algae in your guys' shit and make it, you know, fuck up your tanks. So what I'll do is I'll hook you up with this, and then I'll go buy some Ligwigia, some good pieces for you guys, and I'll throw it in. I wish I can give you guys some clippings. You know, some of this shit's pretty good, but there's hair algae all over it, so just let me know. If not, it's cool, you know, I understand. But I don't want to hook you up with like shitty ass pieces with like hair, like all this. And Ligwigia, it's all good, but it's growing like super well, but the damn hair algae. So when I came home and saw this, and I was gonna pack up your guys' plants, and I was like, fuck. Like, what do I do now? So all this shit, yeah, hair algae. I have to take, like, if you want, I can hook you up later with some Ligwigia or whatever you guys want. Just let me know. Send me a message. But here's my new plant I got. I got a Crips. I don't know what kind. I've never had Crips before, and I saw it in Petco. But I got a little one right here and a big one. I took it off. And I like this plant. It looks pretty cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clip some of this shit back, pull some of it out, put it down there. because it's just all this right here. I want to put like different kind of plants up front, some cool crypts. I never had those before, but yeah, it's all that the Anubias. I think I'm gonna put a higher light on it. And there's dirt down there and shit, but I have too much to plant it down in the dirt. So once you guys take some of this, I'll plant some and let it grow. And then there's a grow out. But I'm gonna do another update on these two. I have some good shit to talk about. Oh shit, I forgot to put this shit back in the water. Whoops. Letting that shit dry out. But yeah, that's it, guys. Let me know what you think about the Anubias. Later.